Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to Dead City. I really enjoyed the premiere. I'm very nervous about Herschel and just everything that's going on in this city anyway. I mean, there just seems to be a lot of nonsense happening. I was just about to curse, so I had to pause and say something else because we're not allowed to curse in like the first minute of our videos. But anyway, I'm really excited to get into it and see what's gonna happen in the next episode. Let's go.
She's got my bag, all our stuff.
Come on, lady, don't make us chase you. Just give us the bag.
Oh! Unbothered. She got, oh! Wow. Would she just fly out the window? Oh my god! She flew out the window. Yeah.
What the hell's she doing?
Go.
Oh! Who is this woman? Get a good swing. Oh, yeah, she's not loving this. Oh no.
Come on, baby.
I got it.
Shit. Oh goodness. Oh, we're gonna focus on her community too. Either that means we're gonna figure out more about this young woman.
Everyone, this is Ginny, just Ginny.
We're gonna find out more about her and her relation to Negan.
Thank you, Nina.
Or something terrible is gonna happen here.
Take a seat.
One of those.
Pigeon?
Ah!
Huh? What's good? Excuse me. Can you take us there? That building?
אי אפשר.
All right, I may be a little bit rusty, but I'm pretty sure that translates into hell freaking no. I see it. You can either double back, or we can see how Pigeon Lady here plays out.
יאללה.
Oh, was she trying to
Come on.
save them and get them out of that? Okay. Oh, you are in a situation though. Oh boy.
קדימה.
Oh my. Oh my.
לא, יהיה בסדר.
Oh, she's saying no, I think.
I'm not saying that we're friendly. That depends on you, but I don't think this crazy Pigeon Lady, no offense, is going to bring us all this way to get our asses smoked.
Friendly? We own this city. There were thousands of us.
I think it's more like, what are you
Oh
after?
my. All right.
The boat washed us ashore in a storm. We're just here till we can get supplies and get on our way again.
Bullshit.
Oh.
לא חם. אנשים טובים.
Oh boy. What are those things?
Let's go.
Okay.
You're kidding, right?
Homie.
You need anything, don't hesitate to come find me. Okay?
You missed weapons training again. Lane brought out the bow staffs. It's not a joke. People could come at you with anything.
I guess I'd be dead.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's really good.
It sucks.
Oh. Okay, not important and not the vibe of the scene, clearly. But I think Beth would be very happy to know that her nephew is an artist.
They had guns. If you don't recall, guns or whatever the hell those things were.
Yay, that's what I said.
The Croat, he had a way of reading people and then toying with them. It was a skill set that I found very useful.
He was your torturer.
He took it too far. It was one of our first skirmishes with the kingdom. She was a scout. At least that's what she copped to before. She was just a kid. I missed. Blew off his ear, the rest of them got away.
Oh, okay.
I do know how he operates, Maggie.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Of course you do.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Does he know this place? It feels like a very specific door to break down. Yeah. Ooh. Oh boy. Maybe not. Ah! Maybe so. No. Oh my goodness, there are traps all over this city. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh my goodness. They're taking the plants.
Straight to it.
We aren't with them.
That bullshit, he's lying.
Look,
Like we're gonna trust this asshole?
No!
you know what? You are gonna trust this asshole because I have been sharpening this pigeon bone all afternoon and I want to gouge your jugular out right this second. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you know, what a guy.
We are here to help you.
If it's the Croats people, we should wait.
Not like this, not if they have the jump on us.
Yeah, that is true. The important question is, did we save all the plants? Ooh! Look at that helmet. What in the Mad Max is going on over here? Oh! Oh, that's it. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my! Oh my! That's what that does. Woo!
Hey! Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Alright, there's nowhere to go.
Oh no! What?
Hey.
Esther! She was quite delightful. Oh. Oh, goodness. Dude, what is Negan gonna do? Oh boy. Oh! Oh!
Knock, knock!
Oh!
I said, knock, knock. Butter who? Well, you better get out your umbrellas, because it is about to goddamn rain.
Wow.
It'll be a goddamn hurricane.
Right. Okay. Oh, love, I don't know that you need to run away. I really don't know her situation or what she's going through or anything like that, but I don't know. Oh.
I was lying about the thousands of us out there. Those people we lost.
We could tell, sweetie.
Those Barazzi back there, the psycho they work for. He made sure of that.
You mean the Croat?
Yeah, I feel like we can be honest.
He hasn't said.
So you want to get to the cycle? That we can help you with.
Oh, okay.
Is she looking to die?
Well, I guess so. Oh.
Safe now.
I don't believe that. I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but the razor blades in your helmet kind of look like cute cat ears.
Want to get to the Croat?
Maybe that's the look you're going for. You know, whatever.
Whatever.
What an interesting second episode. I enjoyed it. It was kind of shorter. It was on the shorter side. And I know you guys are like, no, it was too short. Everybody, you know, everybody who doesn't have to edit these episodes always want longer episodes. But I have a very busy week ahead of me. Like a very busy week. There's a lot of stuff going out this week. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Dead City. Love that. Okay. I really, really liked... I am still really intrigued by Gaius Charles's character. Pearly? I'm so sorry if it takes me a second to get the names right. It's just, I'm watching a lot right now, and there's a bunch of new characters popping up in a lot of different things, and I'm trying to get everything right. If that's wrong, then I apologize. But I'm still intrigued by his character. I have no idea. I feel, you know, there's something going on. Obviously, I feel like with him and Negan and more to the story when it comes to all of that, but I genuinely have no idea how I feel about him, but I'm very intrigued. And, you know, it was funny when he broke down that door. I was like, I feel like he has to, you don't just find a random door, you know, and break it down with that much force when it seemed like there might have been other options if he was just trying to scavenge and find something useful. So very, very interesting, very intrigued by his character. Really interesting group of people that we have come across in the beginning. This Esther, I loved Esther. I think Negan took a liking to Esther, the lovely dear friend. Brief as it was, but I liked that she was trying to get them out of a bad situation, and she probably, I don't know, this is just my interpretation of it, but she probably knew that she couldn't communicate it that well, so she literally just took their bag and ran and said, well, they'll follow me, right? I love that, because it was so funny. She was just, R.I.P., really. And I loved the zip lining thing. There's a lot of interesting things that they can do with this season, and I think that they are actually going to be doing that, and that's kind of exciting. With this new group, it's funny, the guy came out pretty strong. I'm sorry, I don't know his name or didn't catch it, but you know, the guy that they were dealing with, he came on pretty strong. And here's the thing, we have a little bit of context of what's going on in this city, and when he was like, we own this city, I was like, sweetie, I feel like somebody owns this city, and I don't think it's you, okay? There are traps everywhere, there is a situation, there was a power play going on, and I'm not entirely sure you're at the top of the food chain, you know what I'm saying? But I totally get it. You're trying to, you know, exude some type of that you have more, you can handle more, or whatever that, you know, when newcomers come in. I mean, literally, we've seen it so many times within like the group that we've followed throughout, you know, the Walking Dead universe and everything like that. So I don't blame him. He just doesn't have the best poker face when it comes to that, in my opinion. And I think in Negan's opinion too. He was with that pigeon bone. Oh my goodness. All right. It is really interesting to hear about the past with Negan and the Croat, and what kind of, you know, there is an element that's really interesting about Negan's use of brutal violence, of which he displayed in this episode as well. And I found this all really interesting. He obviously he's had a strategy when he was running things and at the sanctuary and with his people. And he definitely had a strategy of, you know, using this sort of almost horrific brutality to keep people in line, keep other communities serving them, and whatever. You know, that was sort of how he did things. Well, you know, I think it's kind of interesting then now, you know, but there was an element of him being able to turn it off. But, I mean, who can gauge when it's too much or the right, you know, or whatever. I mean, he was in charge, so obviously he could make the decision of if somebody went too far with the brutality. I mean, we all saw what happened with Simon, right? Like Negan definitely had an element of thinking that there is, you know, people who have gone too far. I really don't want to get into the actual ins and outs of, you know, what is too far in Negan's eyes versus what is too far in a lot of other people's eyes, you know, and all of that. But he, at least from his perspective, you know, one of his main things was people are a resource. And he even almost kind of brought that up in this episode as well. He's like, these people can be useful to us. And there is a really interesting line I feel like he always had to thread when he was in charge of being, displaying violence, getting people to follow you, in a fearful, threatening way, or getting people to stay away, kind of like he did in this episode in a fearful and threatening way. And also seeing the potential of people and encouraging that potential out. Now, you can possibly see that there might be some holes in that strategy. You know, sometimes you kill someone. I'm very significant and very important, and then, you know, people rise up against you and whoopsie doodle. And things crumble a little bit. But, you know, I think it's interesting to see that, you know, in the case of Simon way back when, but also the case with the Croat, there's this, you know, there is a bridge too far. We're not just going and being violent and horrible for the sake of being violent and horrible. And Negan always had a strategy. He always had, you know, I don't want to say like a set of rules or whatever, but there were things that he really did lead his community by. You know, whether or not we all agree with that is completely a different case, right? You know, it is interesting to hear somebody talk about like protect my people with some of the stuff that was going on. I don't know, you know, but I think that it's just it is a really interesting thing to just see him, you know, with the making it rain, and he's got his like weird dark charisma while he's doing that, and I can see how that display of violence and him kind of joking about it is gonna trigger Maggie watching it. But, you know, let's be honest, they probably didn't follow them. They probably didn't, you know, pursue that line of whatever, because of, you know, because of that. Because he did that display of violence. Sometimes, you know, is it the easiest thing to stomach, or is it comfortable to watch? Maybe not. But it can also be effective at the same time. So it was really, really interesting to see that kind of strategy be implemented again from his perspective. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, truly, I think that he will have an insight to, you know, what the Croat is doing, how he operates, you know, and that will be super, super useful. And, you know, I really hope that these people make it and don't die terribly trying to help Maggie and Negan. That would be horrible. But, you know, and I'm just worried about Herschel. And just briefly about the young woman over in Maggie's community and everything. I genuinely... She's giving me slightly Enid vibes. Now, we don't know her story. I don't know what's going on, so maybe that is not the correct parallel to make. But you remember when Enid kind of first came in, and she was very, you know, traumatized, and there was a lot of her not really wanting to connect with people there because of that. There might be something maybe similar going on, and I hope maybe being in this community will be good for her. I think there's more story to tell. Obviously, if we're focusing on her, there's more story to tell there. And also just with the community in general, I hope that everything's okay and that they don't, like, nothing horrible happens over there. I have no idea. I'm just, as soon as they started focusing on that, I was like, oh, okay, either this young woman's story is going to be very important, which I kind of already figured, you know, it was, and maybe her relation to Negan and all of that, but I'm like, I hope it's not like we're focusing because something absolutely terrible is going to happen here. Let's hope not. Yeah. And let's hope that Herschel's hanging on. You hang on, Herschel. All right. I think that's about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.